Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a quick comparison on where we are right now in terms of drought to where we were at this time back in 2011. You might recall, if you can remember that far back, 2010 was the 8th driest year on record in Shreveport, and those dry conditions continue through basically the first 3 quarters of 2011 as well. Back on February 15th of 2011, we had already severe, or I should say extreme drought conditions. The reds there, that's 4 on a 1 to 5 scale in terms of drought over the eastern half of the area. This year, it's getting dry, but not quite that dry. You can see the level 4 drought, that area of red over the northwestern quarter of the area. Rest of the Arklatex still experiencing the moderate to severe drought conditions. That's level 2 and level 3. Now, I mentioned the dry 2010. That dry weather continued through August, at least, of 2011, as back then we were getting right around half of our normal rainfall. Some months we would get a little bit more than half, some months we would get a little bit less. All right, so with that being said, this is where we were at the end of August. You can see the level 5 exceptional drought conditions covering most of the Arklatex, especially the basically southwestern 80% of the area was in level 5 drought conditions after the very dry weather that we experienced, especially that summer. As far as what's on the way for us, so we know that we have to get more than half to avoid getting that bad. All right, we're already in a better place right now. This is how we could see the first third of spring. We consider spring to be March, April, May. This is the latest of 6-week outlook that comes out from the EPS ensembles, and keep in mind we would like to get more than half. You can see Shreveport average during the 6-week period is a little bit less than 7.5 inches. It looks like we're going to get about a little bit more than 60% of our normal rainfall. Some parts of the Arklatex will get 3/4 of normal rainfall, so this would be a good start. Will this continue to occur as we move deeper into the rest of spring and, of course, the summer months? Time will tell. As of right now, we are in a better spot compared to where we were back in 2011. So that being said, it's doubtful that conditions will get as bad as they were then. A lot will determine, or at least be determined, by how much rainfall occurs, especially during the next 3 or 4 months.